This is a list of patron saints of places by national continents, regions, countries. Former States Kingdom of Bosnia, St. Gregory, in 1461, Czechoslovakia, Adalbert of Prague, John of Nepomuc, Ludmila, Cyril and Methodius, Wenceslas, Flanders, Willibrord, Lorraine, Nicholas of Myra, the Mikmaq nation Tan, Principality and Kingdom of Montenegro, Peter I Petrovich Yagos, Prussia, Adalbert of Prague, Dorothy of Montau, Jutta of Kumzay, Moldavia, John of Suceava, Kingdom of Serbia, Vitus, Kingdom of Yugoslavia, Cyril and Methodius, Provinces, Cities and Towns, Australia, Brisbane, Mary MacKillop, Austria, Graz, Giles, Linz, Florian, Salzburg, Rupert of Salzburg, Virgilius, Vienna, Clemens Maria Hobart, Belgium, Affligem, Michael, Anderlecht, Guy van der Lecht, Antwerp, Walburga, Brecht, Michael, Bruges, Andrew the Apostle, Brussels, Gudula, Michael, Ghent, Bavo, Macarius of Antioch, Ferraldes, La Gomerus, Mons, Waltrud, Oudenarde, Walburga, Thames, Amalberga, Brazil, Ribeirão Preto, Sebastian, Taquaritinga, Sebastian, Rio de Janeiro, Sebastian, São Paulo, Paul the Apostle, Minas Gerais, Our Lady of Abbey, Jabot Cabal, Our Lady of Mount Carmel, Uberlandia, Our Lady of Abbey, Canada de Chambeau, Quebec, Joseph, St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, John the Baptist, Toronto, Michael, Columbia, Barranquilla, Nicholas of Tolentino and St. Roch, Bogota, Elizabeth of Hungary, Bucaramanga, Immaculate Conception, Buenaventura, Bonaventure, Cali, James the Greater, Cartagena, Peter Claver, Cucuta, St. Joseph, El Guamo, St. Lucy, Envigado, Gertrude the Great, Ibagué, St. Boniface, Ipiales, Our Lady of Las Lafas, Medellin, Virgin of Candelaria and Lawrence of Rome, Moquegua, Michael, Monteria, Jerome, Neva, Immaculate Conception, Pasto, Virgin of Mercy and John the Baptist, Popayan, Ege Homo, Santa Fe de Antioquia, St. Barbara, Santa Marta, Martha, Socha, Bernardino of Siena, Tunya, James the Greater, Valijipa, Ege Homo, Croatia, Dubrovnik, Blaze, Luzere, Gaudentius of Osiro, Rab, Christopher, Rijeka, Vitus, Sabenik, Michael, Sizak, Quirinus, Split, Dulia, Zagreb, Mary, Cuba, Caraballo, Paul the Apostle's Conversion, Havana, Cuba, Christopher, Czech Republic, Pleasen, Bartholomew, Prague, John of Nepomuc, Wenceslas, Denmark, Odense, St. Alban, Slagles, Michael, Aarhus, St. Clement of Rome, Ecuador, Guayaquil, James the Greater, Quito, Francis of Assisi, Quito, Santa Maria del Cisne, Egypt, Alexandria, Cyril of Alexandria, France, Abbeville, Wolfram of Sens, Albi, Cecilia, Orton, Symphorian, Avignon, Agricola of Avignon, Benazet, Baume les Messieurs, Fleury-sur-Loire, Drogo, Besançon, Ferriolis and Ferruccio, Dijon, Bininus of Dijon, Urban of Langs, St. Fiacre, Gap, Hautes Alpes, Arnulf, Limoges, Marshall, Lourdes, Bernadette of Lourdes, Orléans, Joan of Arc, Paris, Denis, Genevieve, Clomel, Saint-Armand, Cloran, Boudocq, Toulouse, Saturnin, Tours, Gaetius of Tours, Martin of Tours, the Vans, Paternus, Germany, Aachen, Mary, Matthias, Augsburg, Afra Ulrich, Berlin, Benno, Otto of Bamberg, Hedwig of Silesia, Bonn, Cassius of Narni, Adelaide, Bremen, Oscar, Brunswick, Andrew, Orkta, Blaise, Christopher, Cologne, Cunibert, Ursula, Dresden, Benno, Dusseldorf, Apollinaris of Ravenna, Dormagen, Michael, Hamburg, Oscar, Hanover, Matthias, Frankfurt am Main, Helen. Freiburg im Breisgau, George. Koblenz, Mary. Constance, Pelagius of Constance. Lübeck, Nicholas. Mainz, Alban of Mainz, Boniface. Munich, Benno. Munster, Liger of Utrecht. Nuremberg, Sebaldus. Regensburg, Wolfgang. Emmeram. Stuttgart, Christopher. Trier, Maximinus. Peter. Wurzburg, Burchard of Wurzburg. Zeitz, Michael. Grisaeus, Nicolaus. Crete, Nicholas. Athens, Dionysius the Areopagite. Cephalonia, Gersimus of Cephalonia. Corfu, Arsenius of Corfu. Spiriden. Corinth, Dionysius of Corinth. Heraclean manners. Caterini, Catherine. Larissa, Achilles of Larissa. Lefkada, Spiriden. Patros, Andrew. Piraeus, Spiriden. Skiathos, Mary. Scopelos, Reginos. Sparta, Nikon the Metanuiti. Syros, Nicholas. Thessaloniki, Demetrius of Thessaloniki. Tinos, Pelagia. Zakynthos, Dionysios of Zakynthos. Haiti, Port-au-Prince, Our Lady of the Assumption. Cap Haitian, Our Lady of the Assumption. Les Cayes, Our Lady of the Assumption. Jacmel, St. James the Less and St. Philip the Apostle. Hungary, Budapest, Gulbaba. Dunakezi, Michael. Sant'Andrea, Andrew. Ireland, Clonmacnoise. Kieran the Younger. Cloyne, Coleman of Cloyne. Cork, Finbar. Dublin, Lawrence O'Toole. Fafhan, Murrah. Ferns, Eden of Ferns. Kilbarry, Tarmanbury. Berach. Kilmallock, County Limerick. Moshellock. Limerick, Munchin. Ross, Fashionan. Italy, Abruzzi, St. Gabriel of Our Lady of Sorrows. Amalfi, Andrew the Apostle. Ancona, Judas Syriacus. Auster, Gratus of Auster. Aquila, Maximus of Aquila. Assisi, Francis of Assisi. Barry, Nicholas Sabinus. Benevento, Arthurley, Barbatus of Benevento. Bergamo, Alexander of Bergamo. Bologna, St. Petronius. Brescia, Faustinus and Jovita. Brindisi, Lawrence of Brindisi. Caltanissetta, Michael. Capri at San Gervasia, Alexander of Bergamo. Castellabate, Constabilize. Castelplanio, Joseph. Catania, Agatha. Aloysius Gonzaga. Servignano Dada, Alexander of Bergamo. Como, Abundius. Cuneo, Michael. Krakow, Vincenzo Marta. Fabriano, Adrian of Nicomedia. Ferrara, George. Florence, John the Baptist. Joseph. Zenobius. Fontenuova, Joseph. Genoa, George. John the Baptist. Cyrus of Genoa. Grossto, Adrian and Natalia of Nicomedia. Imperia, Leonard of Port Morris. La Spezia, Joseph. Ladispoli, Joseph. Lecce, Bernardino Realino. Lecco, Nicholas. Machia Valfator, Nicholas. Metellica, Adrian and Natalia of Nicomedia. Messina, Aloysius Gonzaga. Milan, Ambrose. Modica, Sicily, George. Naples, Agnellus, Aloysius Gonzaga. Alphonsus Maria de Liguori. Andrew Avellino. James of the Marches. Januarius, John IV, Bishop of Naples. Patricia of Naples. Nocera, Reynald of Nocera. Orvieto, Joseph. Otranto, Antonio Primaldo and his companion martyrs. Palermo, Agatha. Benedict the Black, Rosalia. Pavia, Italy, Cyrus of Pavia. Theodore of Pavia. Padua, Antony of Padua. Pascia, Abdon. Pisa, Rainerius. Ponza, Silverius. Querceta, Seravezza, Joseph. Randazzo, Joseph. Reggio Calabria, George. Reggio Emilia, Prosper of Reggio. Ripa Condida, Donatus. Rome, Lawrence. Martina of Rome. Philip Neri, Paul. Peter, Sebastian. Sant'Agata Gutti, Alphonsus Maria de Liguori. Siena, Ansnus the Baptizer. Ambrose Sansidonia of Siena. Sorrento, Antoninus of Sorrento. Spadifora, Joseph. Syracuse, Lucy of Syracuse, Taranto, Cattled, Trapani, Albert of Trapani, Trieste, Justice of Trieste, Turin, John the Baptist, Joseph, Maximus of Turin, Octavius, Soluta, Urbino, Crescentinus, Venice, Mark the Evangelist, George, Theodore of Amasie, Verily, Mary Salome, Verona, Zeno of Verona, Volprino, Foligno, Maro, Lebanon, Beirut, George, Zale, Prophet Elias, Lithuania, Canis, Nicholas, Vilnius, Antony of Vilnius, Christopher, Eustaces of Vilnius, John of Vilnius, Malta, Burgu, Lawrence, Bercocara, Antony of Padua, St. Helena, Joseph, Our Lady of Mount Carmel, Berzabugia, Peter, Calcara, Joseph, Luca, Andrew, Marsascala, Anhimdina, Paul the Apostle's conversion, Msida, Joseph, Qala, Joseph, Sigwy, Nicholas, Valletta, St. Augustine, St. Dominic, Our Lady of Mount Carmel, Paul the Apostle, Victoria, Gozo, George, Zukia, Gozo, John the Baptist, Zejton, Catherine of Alexandria, Zurich, Catherine of Alexandria, Mexico, Santiago de Querétaro, James the Greater, Montenegro, Bar, Jovan, Vladimir, the Netherlands, Alkmaar, Lawrence, Amersfoort, George, Amsterdam, Nicholas, Dordrecht, Mary, Gouda, John the Baptist, Groningen, Warburger, Martin of Tours, Haarlem, Bavo, Kerkrade, Barbara, Maastricht, Amund of Maastricht, Nijmegen, Stephen, Utrecht, Martin of Tours, Winschoten, Vitus, Zutphen, Warburger, Norway, Oslo, Halvard, Philippines, Antipolo City, Rizal, Our Lady of Peace and Good Voyage, Cabatuan, Iloilo, Nicholas of Tolentino, Cagendaro, Augustine of Hippo, Calatagan, Dominic of Silos, Cavite, Our Lady of Solitude of Portavaga, Francis of Assisi, Cebu, Our Lady of Guadalupe, Pedro Calungsod, Las Piñas, Joseph, Lipa, Sebastian, Manila, the Immaculate Conception, Obando, Our Lady of Salambao, Pascal Bailon, Clare of Assisi, Pazo, Clare of Assisi, Paderos, Metro Manila, Martha, Rock, Quezon City, Our Lady of the Holy Rosary of La Naval, San Juan, John the Baptist, San Marcelino, Isidore the Laborer, Surigao City, Nicholas of Tolentino, Tal, Martin of Tours, Tandage, Nicholas of Tolentino, Tarlac, Saint Sebastian, Poland, Krakow, Faustina, Stanislaus of Shetepanow, Częstochowa, Mary, Łódź, Faustina, Poznan, Paul, Peter, Warsaw, Andrew Bobola, Faustina, Vladislav of Gwilnio, Wrocław, John the Baptist, Portugal, Lisbon, Anthony of Lisbon, Vincent, Porto, John the Baptist, Povo de Varzim, Peter, Romania, Bucharest, Romania, Dmitry Basarabov, Svantuga, George, Russia, Arkhangelsk, Michael, Moscow, Boris, George, Pskov, Vsevolod of Pskov, St. Petersburg, Peter, Xenia, Samara, Alexius of Moscow, Serbia, Kragujevac, George, Slovakia, Svatija, George, Slovenia, Celia, Maximilianus, Koper, Nazarius, Ljubljana, George, Maribor, John the Baptist, Ptuj, George, Spain, Alcala de Henares, Justice, Pastor, Andalusia, St. Luke, Baracaldo, Our Lady of Mount Carmel, Vincent of Saragossa, Barcelona, Eulalia, Calahorra, Amaterius and Celadonius, Candelada, Bernard of Valdiglesias, Cartagena, Modestus, Córdoba, Asisclus and Victoria, Estremadura, Peter of Alcantara, Granada, Spain, Caecilius of Elvira, J. A. Acuten, St. Luke, Las Palmas de Gran Canaria, Tan, Madrid, Eustace, Isidore the Farmer, Justice, Pastor, Mallorca, Alfonso Rodriguez, Sahagun, Abdon, San Cristobal de la Laguna, Christopher, Santa Cruz de Tenerife, James the Greater, Santander, Emeterius and Celadonius, Santiago de Compostela, James the Greater, Sestao, Peter, Seville, Spain, Ferdinand III of Castile, Justa, Toledo, Leocadia, Zamaramala, Agatha, Sri Lanka, Negumbo, St. Sebastian, Sweden, Stockholm, Eric of Sweden, the Vaxho, Siegfried, Turkey, Antakya, Barnabas, Istanbul, John Chrysostom, Constantine of Rome, George Rock, Izmir, Polycarp, Ukraine, Kiev, Michael, United Kingdom, Aberdeen, Makkah, Nicholas, Our Lady of Aberdeen, Abingdon-on-Thames, Edmund of Abingdon, Helen, Bodmin, Petrock, Boston, Bothwell, Buckingham, Roomworld, Cullion, Cadog, Canterbury, Augustine of Canterbury, Thomas Becket, Cardiff, Taylor, Pirin, Chester, Werborough, Chichester, Richard of Chichester, Colchester, Helen of Constantinople, Crowland, Guthlac, Derby, Alkmund of Derby, Dorchester-on-Thames, Birinus, Droitwich, Richard of Chichester, Dundee, Mary, Durham, Cuthbert of Lindisfarne, Edinburgh, Giles, Ely, Etheldreda, Exeter, Sativilla, Glasgow, Kentigern, the Neva, Greenwich, Alphege, Hereford, Thomas Cantilupe, Holywell, Winifred, Lichfield, Chad of Mercia, Lincoln, Hugh of Lincoln, Liverpool, Nicholas, Landalo, Vower, Taylor, Llantwit Major, Iltud, London, Erkenwald, George, Miletus, Michael, Paul the Apostle, Malmesbury, Aldhelm, Newport, Gwinclute the Bearded, Oxford, Frideswide, Hadstow, Piran, Paisley, Mirren, James the Greater, Our Lady of Paisley, Perranporth, Pirin, Perth, John the Baptist, Portsmouth, Thomas Becket, Nicholas, Reading, James the Greater, Ripon, Wilfred, St. Albans, Alban, St. Andrews, Andrew, St. Bride's, Wentug, Brigate of Kildare, St. David's, David, St. Helier, Jersey, Helier, St. Peter Port, Guernsey, Peter, Salisbury, Osmond, Shrewsbury, Winifred, Stafford, Bertillon, Stanning, Cuthmin, Winchcombe, Kenelm, Winchester, Swithin, Worcester, Oswald of Worcester, Wolfstan, Wrexham, Richard Gwynn, York, Peter, William of York, United States, Acoma Pueblo, James the Greater, Arlington, Virginia, Thomas More, Boston, Patrick, Detroit, Michigan, Tan, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Augustine of Hippo, Las Vegas, Nevada, Paul the Apostle, Los Angeles, California, Our Lady, Queen of Angels, New Orleans, Louisiana, Expedite, New York City, Nicholas, Ruskin, Florida, Tan, St. Augustine, Florida, Augustine of Hippo, St. Paul, Minnesota, Paul the Apostle, San Diego, California, Didacus of Alcala, San Francisco, California, Francis of Assisi, Santa Fe, New Mexico, Francis of Assisi, St. Louis, Missouri, Louis, Superior, Wisconsin, Augustine of Hippo, Taos, New Mexico, and John the Apostle, Thibodaux, Louisiana, Valeria of Milan, Tucson, Arizona, Augustine of Hippo, Archdioceses and Dioceses, Joseph, Mary, Diocese of Padula, Sri Lanka, Our Lady of Mount Carmel, Diocese of Chilor, Sri Lanka, Diocese of Gaul, Sri Lanka, Immaculate Mother of God, Diocese of Jaffna, Sri Lanka, Our Lady of Madhu, Diocese of Manna, Sri Lanka, Our Lady of Prompt Succor, Archdiocese of New Orleans, Louisiana, and Diocese of Karunagala, Sri Lanka, St. Anthony of Padua, Diocese of Kandy, Sri Lanka, Asagus, Diocese of Elphin, Augustine of Hippo, Diocese of Bridgeport, Connecticut, Kieran the Elder, Diocese of Ossory, Eurosia, the Diocese of Jaca, Jarlath, the Archdiocese of Tuam, Ireland. Kevin, Archdiocese of Dublin, Ireland. Lawrence O'Toole, Archdiocese of Dublin, Ireland. Louis, the Archdiocese of St. Louis. St. James the Greater, Archdiocese of Seattle. St. Peter and St. Paul, Diocese of Ratnapura, Sri Lanka. Stanislaus of Krakow, Archdiocese of Krakow, Poland. Francis of Assisi, the Archdiocese of San Francisco, California. John Fisher, the Roman Catholic Diocese of Rochester, New York. Munchin, Diocese of Limerick, Limerick. St. Mary MacKillop, Roman Catholic Diocese of Wagga Wagga,